Hello. Well, are you aware there's a full-scale revolution going on in Iran right now? 76 dead by the looks of things so far, and they'll be mostly women. It's the women who are taking to the streets to burn their headscarves, risking arrest by holding up placards saying that women deserve freedom and equality. And it's all because of the death of a young woman called Mahsa Amini, who was 22 years old when the morality police pulled her off the streets, threw her into a van, and according to some witnesses, were beating her up in the van. She was beaten into a coma and died 3 days later, and the Iranian state says it was a heart attack. Yeah, 22-year-old girl pulled off the streets by the morality police, and then she dies from a heart attack. The morality police, who don't know the difference between truth and a lie, and between an arrest and a brutal assault. They're the morality police. Now, we all know about that, but what I want to know is, where are the Western feminists? I don't see any marches through the centre of London. I don't see demonstrations and hunger strikes and placards in front of the Iranian embassies or other cultural buildings. I don't see any of that stuff. I don't see outraged tweets or Facebook posts or anything like that. I don't see Western liberal feminists doing anything. Where are the funds? Where's the organisation? Oh, no, they're far too busy castigating the government for not letting in enough illegal immigrants and calling Nigel Farage a Nazi and wearing funny clothes and face paint for trans rights. And oh, yes, of course, freedom for Palestine. Yeah, because, of course, the women of Iran, well, they're the wrong sort of feminists, aren't they? They're just not interesting enough. They're only women who want to free themselves from the tyranny of the compulsory headscarf. They're women who have to think twice before they step outside their front door in case a lock of hair is escaping from the fabric they've had to wrap round their heads on a hot day and is drooping over their forehead. It might get them hauled into a van and beaten into a coma, mightn't it? They're only women who suffer discriminatory laws about education. I'm sure we all know that Iranian women are allowed to take university courses only in certain departments, because things like engineering, well, that's man's job, isn't it? And women live their whole lives under Islamic law, under the guardianship of first their father and then their husband, and then after that, most demeaning of all, their sons. Because women are legally minors under Iranian law. They are only women who want to be free from the religious corruption that means that preventable diseases kill their children, and the same corruption lets infrastructure crumble to such an extent that they lose their houses. Oh, all of that's completely unimportant next to trans rights and, freedom for Palestine. Well, I hope the women of Iran will be suitably contrite when they realise that making their own decisions, not being forced to wear a headscarf, and safety and security for their children, and, even the idea of feeling the wind in your hair on a sunny summer afternoon is as nothing next to the real issues that the feminists in the West are fighting so hard to bring to fruition. I'm Granniopteryx. I'm to be found on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute and Minds. I'm also on Twitter, Gab and Parler, where I am at Granniopteryx, and I let you know when I've uploaded a video on one of those. Please help my channel by liking, sharing and subscribing. If you're on YouTube, check the subscription. YouTube's not that careful about hanging on to them. Right. Also, you can help my channel financially, buy me a coffee, or the one or two other platforms below in the description in which I let you know how you can donate if you feel so inclined. But liking and sharing is pretty good, very useful and very helpful. And I thank you for it. Okay, yeah, till next time. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the granniopteryx design or Granbo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.granniopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share, share, share.